Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bethany. Okay, so we are back with her story in my very long list of things to search, and I'm clicking my pin on. I'm sure you could still hear that even though I held it very far away from the microphone. I also rearranged how I'm doing this. I have the microphone directly in front of me instead of off to the side, but I'm pretty sure you're still going to be able to hear me typing on the keyboard and my mouse clicking because I have a loud mouse because I like it, and I don't like my keyboard. It's not mechanical, but it's not soft touch either. It's noisy without having a reason to be noisy, but ideal. Alright, so let's start searching. We last searched up accident, which brought up the Glasgow accident. What do we search now? I'm not sure. What if we search wig? Oh, that came up with a few.
A wig? You mean, what type of wig?
Alright.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
Well, Hannah has never worn a wig. Every time I say Hannah, I can literally only think about Until Dawn. It's just a prank, Han. That's every time Hannah comes up. That's all I think about.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Okay, so there was a fight, I can only assume, between Hannah and Eve. Let's see if we can find out anything else about moms or mothers, maybe? Because last time we learned that Eve's mother died from an accident falling down the stairs. We're calling it an accident. I don't know if I believe it's an accident. Oh, wow. There's a lot of videos. Okay.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Wow, that's what she got from that photo? Okay.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Okay. Rapunzel. She seems to have a Rapunzel complex. Oh wait, there's more. I got distracted by the Rapunzel story.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah. Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Sarah. Okay, what happened to the baby then?
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
It's a real life oh wow. Okay, what if we search? Oh wow. Okay, quite a few came up. So, do y'all think that we can identify Hannah and Eve by their hair? Or do you think this is Eve only? But this has the tattoo and Eve has the tattoo. So maybe that's how we can tell them apart. So I think all of this is Eve.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
Definitely a Rapunzel obsession.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends, and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. Yeah. Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
Okay. I don't know who Eric is, though.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. You do what you can.
I'm gonna see if we can figure out who Eric is before we go searching about this baby. Oh wow, there is a lot about Eric. Okay, well let's start.
He was wearing a shirt, a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay, so Eric is Simon's boss, then? Is that what we got from that? Or I'm assuming Simon.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Right. Okay, if we think that long hair is Eve and hair put up is Hannah, why would Eve come first? Because Hannah's the one that married Simon.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay, so there's a Cavalier and a van. Not very helpful, I don't think.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Okay, so he has a credit card. Again. This... You just go in so many circles, going round and round and round, that it's like, where... You don't feel like you're getting anywhere until you hit that one specific video that just, it's like, oh, it all makes sense now. I don't think we've reached it yet, though.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Okay, and then you have Diane, too. Wait, I've written down Diane before, I think. I don't know. Okay, let's search for Diane.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Okay, they have kids.
I mean, not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Okay, fennel's come up so many times. I don't remember why it came up before, though. But fennel's interesting. Are we gonna get more singing? Am I gonna have to speed through this one, too? It's only 17 seconds, so probably not.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Okay, that didn't really help much. Alright, just for the fun of it, let's search fennel. Okay, no, only the one comes up, okay. What about mom? Because we searched mother, but not mom. Mom doesn't come up with anything, which makes sense. This is not an American game. What if we search mom? There.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
Okay. She had a job when she was in school. Groundbreaking.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
If the baby came, what? I'm confused.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed and that's when I called the police.
What? We now have a body. Is it Simon? Okay. We.
Mum and Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind. She didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear and she went mad. Get dressed this instant! So I ducked into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready. Mum was amazed.
Okay, wow. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna do one more search, and I think I'm gonna try and figure out something about this baby. So, if we search baby, there's a couple we haven't watched. And then I'm gonna search Sarah also, which was supposed to be the baby's name.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Okay, that's really sad.
Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
I'm getting really confused on who is who. Wait, no, just that one is on Sarah. Okay. So, what have we discovered this time? We discovered that Hannah found a body in the basement after all the baby's nursery stuff was moved. That the mom never really realized there was 2 people living in their house. I feel like I'm more confused than I have discovered. And I think I'm gonna record another one directly after this because I'm really getting back into this game. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see y'all all next time. Bye!